Good morning, people. So, showered and ready. Not dressed yet. Can't even see me. Hello from the other side. I'm a side 'cause we gotta try. Alright, guys. So today, or this morning, excuse me, I want to show you guys like a Gambian version of a fry up. It's not fully, it's just basically some of it, because sometimes they add more things into it, but I'm just gonna add basic stuff. But you know how English people have fry ups? I don't really know if you guys have fry ups in America. Like in England they have like eggs, bacon, sausages, pig blood. It's not pig blood, but it's like black pudding, which is basically pig blood, and beans. I think I've never ate it and it doesn't ever look nice to me, but sometimes for me and Joe I make the Gambian version of a fry up every now and then. It's not the healthiest morning thing to start off with, so I don't make it that often. But yeah, today I will show you guys how to make it. Okay, let's get to it. Don't call me baby unless you mean it. I'm just chopping the onions, which will make the onion sauce. Doesn't have to be fancy, just chop them chop them finely like so.
So yeah, here we have the potatoes, which I peeled personally.
So, is your liar bad?
Why am I lying?
Did you peel the potatoes with your hand?
With my bare hands.
With your hands?
No cutlery or anything.
With your actual hands?
With my bare hands.
Your bare hands, okay.
Chop, chop!
So, we're gonna cut them into chips. Because, yeah, we're gonna have chips with it. This is where the unhealthy side of it comes in. So just chop that in half and then chop it in half again. And then you start chopping. Like you got skinny little chips there.
What's your verdict?
On what? On the Mayweather fight? Can you not punch me, please? Thank you. I don't know. I've not made up my mind about it. I want to watch it, but I just feel like at this point it's probably just a money-making scheme. Well, it's definitely a money-making scheme.
Well, take that out. You're barring old fat. Take all the money out of the political side. I can't talk this morning. The political side of it.
You say you bet me McGregor win?
Well then, I'm only saying that because of the Irish side of me. And because I prefer...
It's your people.
Because I prefer UFC. But, you know, Mayweather was 49-0.
Well, I want Mayweather to win because, you know, I'm black and he's black.
How did I know you were going to say that? You're going to make it into a race thing. Racism!
I honestly do not care who wins. It's not like the thingy fight, the Joshua fight where...
Yeah, but that's because he's English, like, none of these guys...
No, it's not because it's English, it's because I actually like Joshua.
Oh, right.
He seems like a decent human.
You love him. You want to kiss him. You want to hold him. Alright.
Sorry.
So you're saying Mayweather because he's black, and I'm saying McGregor because he's Irish.
Yeah. Does that make us racist, guys?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, well.
Well, then there was talk of McGregor being racist, and then that just...
It's because it wasn't. It was sort of like...
You called him boy, but then he, like...
No, yeah. I think in that scenario, he was making moves, and then he said, I don't think that was racist. What do you guys think? Do you think that was racist? What he said, because when he said it, I don't think he meant it at all in a racist way. So sometimes I think,
and the thing is, he said it to other fighters as well.
Yeah, that's like, the thing.
He calls people like little boy and.
That's what I mean. It was just fighting talk, and so you can technically turn pretty much everything racist in that when it comes to fighting talk. Well, a lot of things, not everything.
Yeah.
I just think, you know, when it comes to racism, when you clutch at straws, it's sort of like minimizes when there is actual racism. It sort of minimizes when like things that aren't really racism are being classed as racism, because then it just seems like you're crying wolf all the time, when really there's obviously a lot bigger issues about race out there. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense.
What does everyone else think? Even if you're gonna watch it, it's a rip-off. We have to pay £20 here.
I'm not paying. I bet you are. This one is.
We have to pay £20 to watch this one.
I don't know about we, Bab.
19.95. 5p. They're like, oh, let's be nice. Let's give them 5p off.
But imagine the people who are actually going to the fight and paying whatever.
Oh, David,
it better
pay 40 grand a ticket.
So is he going?
I'm assuming so.
To be fair, that will make him a lot of money for his vlogs.
Yeah, of course. In his latest vlog, he said he bought all his friends 40 grand tickets. So.
No way! I think he's joking.
Well, he's got the tickets.
No way!
And they look like proper VIP because they're like black cards with McGregor, Mayweather, like.
Right. What a great time to be David's friend then.
Is it? Oh yeah, what was that film we went to see yesterday? We went to see 2 films yesterday.
We went to cinema. We have a cinema card because we love the cinema.
And we forgot to tell you guys along. Apologies about that. But the first one we went to see was The Dark Tower with Idris Elba.
Idris, little sexy Idris.
And the second one we went to see was, I forgot what it was called, but it's got Tom Cruise in it. What's it called?
I don't know, Dan. I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy for reminding you what it's called.
But it's based on a true story, and he basically works for like the CIA, Pablo Escobar, and some other form of government. And then we'll edit that. If you're watching this now, we just edited a valuable piece of information.
Because I just did a spoiler.
Big mouth over there. So yeah, no, both very good films. Would highly recommend them.
These potatoes have been cut. I'm just rinsing them to remove the extra starch. Alright, and then you just fill it up with water. And you put it to boil. You see that there? We had noodles the other day, and Joe put the
Ida put the packet on the stove.
Joe moved the package on the stove, and then he tried to blame me for it. And he put it there, and it sort of burned. So now we're gonna have to try and get that off.
Literally, anything that goes wrong, just blame Joe.
You did it! I saw you do it!
Just blame Joe.
I saw you in the corner of my eye. I was doing something.
You saw me do it.
I know.
Yeah, you didn't move it.
No, you had the package. I saw you touch the package.
Yeah.
But I didn't see you put it there. It's one of those where you like, you know when you see someone touch something, I saw you touching the packet, and then it was only after when you've been crying about, oh, what's that smell? What's that smell? And then we realized, oh yeah, it's because you freaking burning.
Wait, I'm not having this. And again, right, last night, I'm gonna blame her again. We just got back from the cinema.
Yeah.
I had put a big lump of clothes, you know how messy she is, onto the bed.
Oh my god.
I was folding my clothes, and all of a sudden this hefty ass spider just came running out.
Oh my god.
And for some unknown
reason, the spider was so big.
For unknown reason, I just watched it. Like, none of us are scared of spiders, by the way.
To be fair, I'm not scared of spiders, but that size of that thing kind of gave me a bit of a fright.
So, obviously, no one moved. I was admiring it because it was a wench spider. And moved rapid.
And then I was like, and when it was like at the edge of the bed, I was like, catch it then. And he was like, what do you want me to do? I was like, and then it was too late. The spider's gone. So we ended up like moving the bed, and our room is like too small for our bed anyway. And we ended up moving the bed, trying to lift the bed, look under the bed. And then while we were in the middle of looking under the bed, I see something in the corner of my eye. It's on the wall. I was like, shit, bam, it's there. So and he was like, wait, I was like, there. I was like, where's the cup? Where's the cup? And then he passed me the cup, and I just put it over it, put the paper, and then I was like, Beb, take it, and then we chucked it outside.
Teamwork. Well, yeah, again, I got blamed for it because I was just admiring it rather than catching it.
You should have.
But again, it's not like, I just stood there.
I just didn't.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
I went, and then I stood there like looking at for some reason. It's one of those things, it's like, I didn't react, and I just stood there looking at it run across the bed, because it was one of those things where your mind hadn't really caught up yet to what the hell is going on. It was funny. We laughed and we laughed.
But like I say, again, I got blamed. If something goes wrong, doesn't go right, I
You
get
didn't really get blamed.
I always get
Don't
blamed.
beg it.
I've got broad shoulders, so that's
Don't
fine.
beg it. You didn't get blamed no way, no how.
What do you mean? As soon as it went under the bed, Joe, why didn't you get it? How was that not blaming me?
I didn't know because then
Exactly.
But no, as
point.
soon as I said that, I was like, actually, I don't know why I didn't get it, because it's one of those where like I was watching it and then I questioned myself as well, and I questioned him. I questioned him first because he saw it first, and he's the freaking man. You're meant to be the one getting.
What did you want me to do? Just die for me?
Yeah. Also, because we don't kill spiders, so it's a bit harder. We're trying to catch whenever we have like any insect, I suppose, type that come into the house. We catch it and chuck it out because we have guilt. If we kill it, I'd feel so bad because obviously it doesn't deserve to die just because
But then again, like our house spiders are nothing like
America. So when we see a big
or
one,
obviously anything outside of the UK, your spiders are guaranteed bigger than ours. Especially, I'm sure it's like the huntsman or whatever that is like. Yeah. But
I was ready to burn the house down yesterday and just move. Just live outside. It's okay, you can have the house. Because I was like, I don't really want to go to bed with it in the room because it was massive.
Yeah.
It was massive. And then I was like, it came to a point I was so tired. And this was like at 12:30 at night when we got back home. And I was just like so shattered. I was just ready to give up. Joe was like, to be honest, I don't really want to sleep with that.
Yeah, even I was I'm not sleeping with that in the room. It needs to be out. It doesn't pay rent, it's going out. So.
Alright, as soon as the potatoes start boiling, like as soon as they start boiling, even just before they start boiling, that's fine. But you don't want to leave them too long because you don't want them to overcook. Just take that off and pour the water out. And then I normally just put it on there quickly while I get things out. And then I'm going to put the potatoes there just to dry them, because the more you dry the potatoes, the crispier they will get. Wet potatoes equals soggy potatoes. Alright, that's the potatoes. Potatoes! And then you just put them flat on the surface like so. And then you just dry them. Just dry them. So I've got a deep fat fryer. If not, just put a pan. No, any pan. It's better to have thin pans rather than really thick ones. And just pour oil in it. And while it's boiling hot, if you know how to make chips, you know how to make chips. Alright, so just let that all air out now. Let's get all the water out. Get the water out of the chips. Get the water out of the chips. Get the water out of the chips. Get the That's the dance. That's the official song, by the way. So don't question it.
No, I do question.
What do you question about?
Your drawer shutting skills.
Sometimes, Bab, I don't understand why you just can't let me be great, Bab. Just let me be great. We have one for next. Alright, so simple seasoning for this onion. Salt. Pepper. A tiny bit of the chili flakes. A dab of honey. I don't know why I say everything I cook that you love has honey in it. So don't even beg it, yeah? Shut up your mouth, Dad! So my oil is hot and ready. So I'm gonna do this in 2 batches because with one it will be too many in, and if you overfill the tray thing, what will happen is that the chips may not be crunchy, and I'm really in the mood for some crunchy chips. Sometimes I don't care because I cover the others. But
Bubbling.
I'm so damn bubbly. I'm bubbly. Ladies and fellas too. So I'm just gonna take this down to 4. And then I'm gonna get my frying pan ready for the eggs. How many eggs, Bam?
Dos is.
Dos, not
por
four.
favor.
Or 3, or yeah.
Yeah, go on then. I'll have 4.
Why were you trying to act like you don't eat that much, Bam?
Trying to be polite for the camera.
Normally, when we were in Norway, we used to have 5 eggs every morning. I use rapeseed oil. You can use butter for a better taste. So you want to time it right. So the eggs are, because obviously eggs don't take long to cook. You want that batch to finish before you start doing the eggs. That way they should all finish around the same time. And put a little bit of soya sauce. Alright, so I'm just gonna, because that's pretty much ready. Come show them, Bam. That's paprika, by the way, not smoked paprika, just normal paprika. If you like, you can do smoked. If you like that smoked flavor, I don't, so I don't. But that's the onions, so I'm just gonna put that at number 2 and just let that caramelize a bit more while everything is getting ready. So just put a tiny bit of black pepper over these. So just salt and pepper really. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated because you're going to put your onion sauce over it and then you got a bit of flavor. When you put too much flavor on it, obviously you can do whatever you want to do. I don't care. But sometimes when you put too much flavor, you just miss out on stuff, you know? Alright, so I just put some, so you can do it with an omelette as well if you want, but it depends on how quick you want things to be done, so just salt and pepper really. Nothing beats homemade chips, does it, Bam?
No, not at all.
So the second batch is also done and our eggs are done. So this is why you want to time it, because everything's now finished.
We don't like the yolk, so we have to break it.
Oh yeah, we don't like when the thing, we like our eggs fully cooked. We don't do that whole soggy yolk business. It's not in our nature. It goes against our religion. And then all you do is this one. Turn that off. Move that back there. Turn these off. And then you just put it all over the eggs.
Oh yeah.
You like that, Bab?
Oh yes.
You like the look of that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Is that alright onion for you, Bab?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Alright. So, just for aesthetics, I'm gonna put those chips on the side. But normally, I just put it all over. Or all on the top. So I put the eggs, chips, and then put the thing in. So I'll show you mine what I do. So normally I'll go like this. And then, did I give you a fair amount?
Yeah. We're done. We're done.
I'm stealing some onions. Alright, that's it guys. And then you can either have it just as it is or you can have it with toast. I'm gonna have it with my gluten-free wraps.
Yeah, what are you calling this dish?
It's just a sort of a Senegambian fry-up, really.
Senegambian fry gets my thumbs up.
Oh, Joe loves that stuff. I remember the first time he was like, what? Onion, eggs. And he was making all that face, weren't you?
Anyway,
And then he loved it.
guys, thanks for watching the video. Please try it. Please let us know what you think. Get in touch. And we'll be doing more cooking videos, and we will see you later.
Bye.
She play me like some Baltimore, like some Baltimore. Rolling with guys I don't know.